whereby all of us are so busy, we can tend to forget, or rather tend to neglect that, oh, just because their skin color is different, they are different from us. All right, so maybe before I carry on, let's take a look at it. Okay, we just click through the photographs and all that. I just want to have a quick question. What does the picture tells you? What message the picture sharing to you, or the picture is speaking to you?
Ladies are gorgeous.
Sorry?
Ladies are gorgeous.
Oh, the ladies are gorgeous. Okay, besides the gorgeous ladies and a beautiful smile, what else? What else do you think there is a message from this picture?
Different culture.
Okay, yeah, exactly. I mean, if you look at it, it represents different culture. This picture was just taken last week at the International Women's Day event. So if you look at it, it represents different culture. Unfortunately, I only have a man there, but it's okay. I mean, it represents, you know, the men in our life and all that. So yes, it represents different culture, and I think this is what Singapore is all about. I think this is what makes us uniquely Singapore. This is a country that has different races, a country that has different culture and religion and even practices. But all these things doesn't just come overnight. I think, you know, we work very hard to maintain this harmonious living environment that we have. And just take you all back. This is what I believe is our rich culture canvas. You know, if we are familiar, I mean, those who are in the government sector, you believe that we have this term known as CIMO, Chinese, Indian, Malay, others. And others have now very much progressed into people from different parts of the world. It's not just Eurasian. O used to just represent Eurasia, but now O is now broadened into a lot more foreigners and people who wants to come to Singapore to start a family or even to just work almost on a long-term basis. All right, so, and look at this, right? Let's look at food. You just finished dinner, so let's not look at the food. I mean, I grew up living in HDB flats. So, you know, when I was a child, I already had neighbors who are Indian. My immediate neighbor was an Indian family. I think about 2 or 3 doors now is a Malay family. And, you know, during those times, whenever the Malay auntie cook her sambar, cook her rendang, cook her whatever, her sayur lodeh, cook her nasi goreng and whatsoever, you know, you can, I mean, for those who have Malay neighbors or Malay friends, you know that the aroma from the dishes is fantastic. All right, and the auntie is always very nice. Every time she cooks, she always brings some over for us. And especially her rendang is like out of this world. And she's so nice that she would actually make sure that it is spicy just enough so that we young kids can eat. Because that time I was only like 6 or 7 years old, and then my brother is also around that same age. So she will make sure that it is just nice, that, you know, it's palatable for us children. And of course, my grandma, maybe she doesn't want to lose out, right? She will also be doing, she will also be making her bata, you know, during the dumpling festival. She'll be in the kitchen, she'll make her bata. But I always remember, besides us doing the bata, she will always make this sweet glutinous rice dumpling, which then we can give it to our Malay neighbors. And it's actually was only through her. Then I realized that, you know, our Malay neighbors or our Muslim friends cannot take pork. From a young age, I was asking her, I said, Granny, what do you have to make this? What do you have to just make this few just to give to the auntie? She said, oh, no, because they are Malay, they cannot eat pork. So my granny will make that effort to do that. So from a young age, I already know that, okay, certain races, they cannot eat certain type of food. And how about this? How many of you all remember? How do I ever seen this? Okay, my immediate neighbor is an Indian family, and as a 5-year-old, I'm always very fascinated. It's like the only time I remember chalk, right, is my teacher in school writing on the chalkboard, and then when we are naughty, right, she just turned it. Alright, that's the only thing I remember. So whenever I see her sitting in front of her gate, drawing this nice, at the time I call it chalk drawing, but as I grow older, I know that's known as a rangoli. So I'll be very fascinated, like, and it doesn't bother her, you know, when she draws, children will run past, some of us will purposely use our feet and just sweep, so that some part of it will disappear, but she'll not say anything, she'll just, okay, clean it off, then she'll draw it in again and all that. And I remember asking my mother, I said, Mom, it's so nice, can we draw? I mean, can we put it in front of our gate as well, right? You know, Mom, that was when I learned from my mother that, you know, the rangoli actually has special significance to the Indian family. I mean, it also means good luck for the family. So I think it's only all these little things that my mom and my grandma, inculcated in me from a young age, that all of us have our different practices and all of us have our different beliefs. But, what happened is that, so I really miss the time that, when the corridors are always, filled with all the aunties chit-chatting and all that, or the children running around the corridor. I miss those times, where everybody comes together as one, regardless really of our race or our language or our religion, to be there for one another. Now when I visit my friends who live in HDB flats, when I walk along the corridor, all the doors, most of the doors are shut. Sometimes the windows are closed as well. It makes you feel that you're just like walking in another dimension. It's like you don't hear any sound. Alright, it's like what happened to those days that we were all happily staying around the corridor, the kids running and all that. What happened to all that? I very much want all this vibrancy to be back in Singapore. And I believe it can be done. Alright, earlier on during the panel discussion, somebody was asking, what kind of mindset do we have? What kind of attitude do we have? And what's the final outcome do we want? So I do believe that it is possible. And so when National Parks came to me in 2008 to ask me to create or to do an event at Fort Canning Park, a heritage-related event, I jumped at the opportunity and I created Colourful Heritage. Because I believe it can be done. But sadly, it wasn't easy. The groups that we went to ask them to come on and support, asked me a very interesting question. Is this a government initiative? Is this a propaganda to get everybody on board? Honestly, it wasn't. It's just that Fort Canning Park is a heritage park, so the event, they wanted to be heritage related. So that's why we came up with this. I'm very thankful we managed to get 12 groups on board to support the event, to come and showcase their culture. I don't know what I can remember all, so I've got Peranakan. Here, this is a Singapore Malay. I've got Korean. I think this is Tamilian. I've got Hainanese. I've got the Nepalese, Middle Eastern, Parsis, Eurasian, Gujarati, Jewish, and even Peru Embassy came. So I was very, very thankful. 10 years ago, we managed to get 12 groups. And I think all this thing happens because I think the 12 groups believe that this is possible. It is possible for us to accept each other's culture and belief. The event attracted about 2,000 visitors plus minus. It's good considering the fact that it's a Fort Canning Park. 10 years ago, there's no MRT. You have to kind of walk up the flight of stairs to reach the Fort Canning Park. The whole event had a total of about 500,000 media coverage. So it shows that I think what we want to see is we want the world to know, or rather the people in Singapore to know that it is possible for us to embrace the different ethnic diversity that we have. So it also gave me hope that this is possible. But why 10 years? Why didn't I carry on doing this event year after year? I mean, many things happened in the last 10 years. My business went a little bit down, my personal life went a little bit haywire, and all that. But I think what made me still be able to stand here today is the hope that I have. I believe the hope that one day I will be back, and I will be able to stage something similar or even bigger. Because I think if we believe hard enough that ethnic diversity can be in Singapore and can be a daily affair, not just during National Day, where we all congregate at Padang or at the floating platform and say we are Singapore. I think it should be a daily affair. I mean, I won't say that I'm fantastic at embracing ethnic diversity. When certain race upset me, I also curse behind the back of my mind. Alright? But what I'm trying to say that I think is firstly have the mindset that it is possible. So with that, I will be bringing back Ethnic Festival in August. Alright, I already gotten the venue, which is a National Library. Thank you very much. Yes, look at National Library in August. And what we're going to do is I hope to be able to get like at least 20 groups to come and showcase their ethnic practices, their cultural practices, either through the booths or through the stage performances. And there's also this other element called Ethnic Human Library, whereby we want the group to share even more in-depth on what their culture means. And lastly, in order for this to be taken one step further, I'll also be producing this ethnic guide so that all the participating groups can be featured inside there. And for people who's not able to join us on the 17th or 18th of August, they can still have knowledge and have access to those information through the little guidebook that we are going to produce. So I do believe that if we all come together, we will be able to show the world that Singapore is truly a country that embraces ethnic diversity and inclusion. So in closing, I hope to see all of you at Ethnic Festival, either as a visitor or if you think you belong to ethnic groups and you want to be part of what is going to shape Singapore, please talk to me. I'll be somewhere. If not, you can just look for the Rotary people. I'm sure they will tell you how to find me. So I hope to see you at National Library on the 17th and 18th of August. And so let's all celebrate and have a great friendship and bring all this harmony to one another. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think you learned something, didn't you?
Yes. Yes.